Hello. In this lesson, we will be discussing global tourism. We will examine what tourism is, how the world has become more connected, and how this has led to the development of a global transport network. How has technology altered the way we see the world and interact with it? How has the globalization process progressed? Numerous nations around the world depend heavily on the tourism sector. It does, however, have both benefits and drawbacks. The expansion of tourism has an effect on people and places and needs to be carefully managed to be sustainable. Many students across the world want to work in the tourism industry because it is a significant part of the country's economy. Learning about this topic will give you a better understanding of the challenges that tourist sites face, as well as the global competition for tourists. Tourists actively discover and enjoy the geography of a particular location, from the landscapes with their distinctive features to the traditions of the local inhabitants, all while helping the local economy and utilizing its resources. Okay, now, who are tourists? Tourists are people who travel to and stay at places outside their usual environment for more than 24 hours, but not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business, and other purposes. So, what is tourism? Tourism refers to the activities of tourists that can be categorized into either international tourism or domestic tourism. International tourism is to travel outside a tourist's own country, whereas domestic tourism is to tour within a tourist's own country. People are often attracted to the unique features of the natural environments such as mountains, valleys, rivers, waterfalls, beaches, islands, and rainforests, as well as man-made landmarks such as towers or statues. Tourism to such scenic sites is called honeypot tourism. Natural environments like Phi Phi Island in Thailand, Grand Canyon in USA, Rocky Mountains in Northern America, Cancun in Mexico, Victory Falls in Africa, Halong Bay in Vietnam, and man-made features like Eiffel Tower in France, Statue of Liberty in USA attract millions of people every year. To attract more tourists, these sites have a wide range of tourist facilities, such as hotels, resorts, shopping centers, and transportation stations. These places tend to be overcrowded during peak seasons. Places with good facilities also attract people. Meetings, incentives, conventions, and events are just a few examples of the reasons why people travel. MICE tourism refers to tourism that brings big groups of people to a location capable of hosting large-scale events such as meetings and conference, and is backed by strong infrastructure and services such as hotels, retail stores, telecommunications networks, and so on. It attracts organizers to hold trade fairs and international conferences that encourage more arrival of business travelers. MICE is more successful in certain destinations that are located along international air routes, or offer additional attractions such as entertainment, shopping, or resorts, or have a high level of safety and security. Singapore, for example, was the top convention city in Asia Pacific for 10 years in a row. In 2002, it attracted 3.2 million business travelers, accounting for 24% of all visitors that year. Singapore hosted a number of key events, including the International Monetary Fund or IMF and World Bank Group meetings in 2006, the Youth Olympic Games in 2010, and the International Air Transport Association Global Aviation Human Capital Summit in 2011. The Marina Bay Sands Expo and Convention Center was named Asia's Best MICE Hotel in 2011 and 2012. Most of the time, people travel to other countries with reputed medical procedures by choice, in order to escape long waiting periods or expensive healthcare costs in their home countries, and of course to seek higher quality medical procedures that are not accessible in their home countries. Medical tourism refers to individuals traveling to a country for medical procedures to improve or restore their health. For instance, overseas patients who require sophisticated surgical procedures often go to Singapore. Cosmetic surgery is a well-known specialty in Seoul, South Korea. Next, theme parks also come under places with good facilities. Theme park refers to amusement park settings or attractions with a central subject or theme, such as those based on movies, history, education, or fantasy. It is often a large-scale enterprise that is frequently part of an international chain like Legoland. Theme parks such as Disneyland attract guests of all ages, including children and the elderly. Disneyland is located in USA, Japan, China, and France. The Window of the World in Shenzhen, China, features miniature models of popular tourist destinations from across the world. Everland Resort in Yongin, South Korea, has several themed zones, including European Adventure and Magic Land.